Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Andy from Backyard Trucking, and today we're going to go out in the shop and build a kayak rack to go on the back of the camper. So I'm going to show you some steps on how I come up with the design and cutting the pieces, welding them together, painting it, and installing the kayaks and securing them. So come along and we'll have some fun. All right, I am going to build a rack to haul kayak standing out behind this camper. What's nice about it is it already has a receiver hitch, so I can pull a second trailer or to put the kayak rack in. I'm going to use that. I'm going to utilize that when it brings out some square tube out, probably a foot and a half, and then I'll go vertical up to make a rack, because I can't haul them in a pickup truck because this is a fifth wheel trailer. Look how clean that is. Wow. Okay, I've kind of got a thought of how I want to do this. Don't know if I can zoom out far enough, but I got two kayaks. I've got that up about as high as I want it. It's not going to drag the ground. It's not even sticking above the air conditioner unit, which means we're going to be way under height, so it'll be good. So I'm going to run, see here, I'll get my tape measure, size of pointer. So I'm going to bring a tube out from that square tube right there, which you probably can't see very well. And then I'll put an upright right up probably about that height. And then I'll put crossbars so I can hook a strap on them, and also on the bottom here, so that will hold them kayaks up. And I'll probably have brackets that come out to help cradle this on each side. That way I can just set them there and they'll kind of sit there. So there'll be one here, and I'm going to remove the spare tire in that mount, and I'm going to put the other kayak up there. And I'm going to make that so that I can just pull a pin and pull the whole unit right off. So I think that'll work. Okay, what I'm going to do here is, this has got a bird edge on it. I don't know if you can see it. It's got some sharp edges on it. I'm going to take this sanding disc. It's a really aggressive sanding disc. And I'm going to sand this edge down here to make it nice and smooth so I don't cut myself working on this thing. I'm also going to sand this up to bare metal, get some of the rust off of it. All nice and shiny, clean. Now I shouldn't have any problems welding on it when I get ready to. All right, I got this tube sticking out here, and it's about 2¼ inches. It's about 2¼ inches, so that I can weld a 2-inch square tube on there. And I have a hole here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have to mark this hole and drill it. That way I can pin this. But we're going to measure off that square tube up a ways. And I think I want to go 6 foot tall. Maybe taller. Let's see here. Maybe 80 inches. Yeah, I'll go 80 inches tall. I gotta cut a vertical tube that's gonna sit on that square tube down here, and then go up 80 inches, and then I'll have a crossbar. Now remember, there's gonna be another kayak right here, so I'm gonna go up 80 inches and then a crossbar up there, and then one down here, this height probably, so that it's got something to back up against. But we'll get that figured out here in a minute. Okay, I got this longer tube, this one at 80 inches cut. I've got it stuck in the bumper of the trailer to hold it, so I can sand this up, do this edge here again, because it's a sharp edge. So we'll get this prepped. Flip it around and do the other side. Sounds like my battery's getting low. All right, I gotta get this square tube onto here, and I wanna hold it. I got these right angles magnets that will sit right here and hold this exactly where I want it. Move it around a little bit. And it will make it square, which is nice. So once I got that set, I can get the welder and tack weld that. All right, we got this set with this 90-degree magnet so that I can tack weld this and weld it up. So hopefully this ain't gonna be too bright for you guys. Once we have that tacked and spot, we can take this magnet off. We won't need that anymore. And I can turn this on its side and I will weld this up really good. When you're welding, you want to move back and forth. When you're welding, you want to be moving back and forth, pulling the weld with you. Look how beautiful that weld is. Don't have to do nothing. This is a Hobart Ironman 250 welder. I got this dirt cheap at a pawn shop. Really nice welder. So we got this one side done. We'll flip this over and we will do this side now. Beautiful weld. This machine is equivalent to a Miller. Hobart is made by Miller. Wow, that's just beautiful. Just like that. Ain't that pretty? Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some more stubs. Some 6-inch stubs. One's gonna go here at 24 inches up, facing this way. And there's gonna be another one at the other end of the tube, which I have stuck up in there right now just to hold this so I can work on it. And that's gonna get my back spacing. That's gonna, because the tube comes out here. Actually, tube comes out here, and I wanna get this back above the bumper some. So I'm gonna go a stub over the top, and then this piece of angle iron that I found is gonna be the crossbar that goes behind the kayaks and then help hold them up. So hopefully that is a little explanatory. What did I do with my remote? I have lost. All right, I got this next square tube set with my magnet. I'm gonna tack this in place. this up now. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna weld up this last upright here. Tack weld it first. Let me get the magnet out of the way. I got a gap I gotta fill in here, so. Sometimes you gotta spot weld it, which is what I'm kind of doing. There, that's done there. Okay, I got her upright and it's laying down. I got her upright here, all welded together. I got this crossbar here that the kayaks are gonna rest against. And I need to make sure it's square. So I'm gonna measure off of this square tube back here. That is, let's see here. The square tube that I mounted at 24 inches, I'm gonna measure up to here. Make sure this angle iron is square. 61 inches right there. And we'll do the same thing here. And we're at 62, so we gotta come in on this corner. Let's see here, 61 and a half. Probably gonna be 61 and a half is my guess. 61 and a half. And 61 and a half. There we go. Oops. Bet I just moved it. Yep, I did. Okay, got that set, so let's tack this in place. Now before I weld that up, I want to double check it. So this is the big 61.5. 61.5, that's perfect. Now I can take my magnet off and I can weld it up. I'm going to release this, turn it over, and weld it up really good. Don't move. There, got that. Oh. Heavy little setup, but it's not going to break, that's for sure. Now, we're going to do the same thing with this tube right here. Okay, I got these, I got my upright built and the 2 crossbars on. Now I can mark where I need to drill the hole for the locking pin. And what I'm actually gonna get, and they make these at the store, is they make a bracket that goes underneath here with a U-bolt that will clamp this down so that this don't wobble. That way it'll be nice and snug. I'm gonna get that, because otherwise it wants to move around a lot. So I'm gonna get that bracket for that, but I'm also I gotta drill that pin. I'm gonna remove the spare tire bracket, and I might try and make a bracket off the back of this to hold the spare tire. So now I'm gonna get the kayak set up here, so I can mark where I need to put the supports to help cradle it. Okay, I got this, I pulled the rack off the trailer and laid it on the ground so I could set a kayak on it, so I can see where I need to put the cradle brackets I made, which is just a little piece of the bang iron. I'm gonna put these like this, and I'm gonna weld these on here. That way it'll cradle, and I'll put some hose or something on there so that it won't scuff it up too bad. But I'll just put that on there like so. That way when I put the kayak on it, it'll cradle it and help hold it up. And then I'll put a strap from that corner of the angle over to the center. I'll put an eye bolt there, and then and on that side too. So that's how that's gonna go. So yeah, I think this will work. All right, let's get this tacked into place. I just want to tack it because I don't want to burn the kayak. Oops, gotta turn the welder on. Shut it off. We're just gonna tack it in the spot. All right, those are loose. Now we can move the kayak so I don't burn it. I really need to clean my shop. All right, let's weld this up good. There. Got that one on. Now I can set the kayak on this other side. Do the same thing. And I'll get a rough. All right, I got this other side set. I'm gonna weld tack this and weld this down too. pull down. That's gonna work out really good. As you can see, I got two cradles here, two cradles here. I'll get some hose to put over that to protect that. And then like I said, I'll get some eye bolts for up there so that I can strap the kayak down. By the way, this welding helmet is an auto darkening helmet, which is nice. I can just pull it down and I can still see through it. And yeah. All right, welcome back. I'm gonna put these loops on here so I can put straps on here up to the center. I'm just gonna vice grip this on to hold it, and then I can weld it good. I'll get my welding helmet. Tack this on. And we'll go up here and tack the one on in the center. Oops. Good. I got another one. I'm gonna clamp on down here. Where's my vice grips? I wanted this on my first. Yeah. And I'll finish welding this one up here. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. All right, we're gonna tack this one on here. Got that one. And we'll get this one here. the center. This isn't flammable, by the way. This barrel's been rinsed out and has ain't got nothing in it, so. There. Now I believe that's all done. Turn my welder off. Now I can sand this down, because it's dirty. Sand it down and throw some primer on it and some paint. And then I will show you how I'm going to use this hose. This is hose, 2-inch, really, it's 2-inch flat hose. I'm going to show you how to wrap hose around there so we can protect the kayaks. So stay tuned. Okay, I got this rack in place. We still have to drill the hole in it, but I can do this part here because I got something drying, painting. I'm going to take this hose. This is 2-inch diameter hose. I was hoping to find some 3-inch so I could slip over the top of this, but it just will not reach. So I'm going to wrap this around here and then run a sheet metal screw up through the bottom to hold it, because the kayak's gonna sit right against this, and I just assume the kayak sit against something soft and not hard like metal. So we'll just run a sheet metal screw up through the bottom, just like that. We'll put 2 of them in it to help hold it. There, we got that one. I'll do this one. And this will be really nice to, when it gets done. Oops. That one went flying. I don't know where that is. I'll get another one. Hi everybody. One more. Oh, that one didn't hold. It's hard doing this left-handed. Oops. We'll try it this way. There. Got all 4 of them done. Now the kayak will sit right in here. So now to finish up my other bracket so that this ain't tilting. All right, I need to drill this hole on both sides. And the way you can do that is to take an actual 5/8 drill bit, because that's a 5/8 hole, and you just start it. You just make a mark so that you can see where the center hole has to be. You do that on both sides, because the chances of you actually hitting the hole on the other side here is pretty slim. That way you can pull it out and drill it a lot easier on the outside if you're not underneath the trailer. All right, I pulled this out so I can drill better, see better. Here's this part that helps tighten what would be your hitch or this apparatus on the trailer. I actually made this. I couldn't find one in the store. They were all out of them. It's just a U-bolt with a flat plate and a lug welded on it to get it level. And that comes up against here. And you just tighten this down after you get the pin in. So we'll change the drill bit here and drill a smaller pilot hole. So that the big bit ain't fighting all the way. Whew, that's thick metal. This was awkward. Awkward and hard. Well, that lucked out and went right through the same hole. You always want to start with a small drill bit. because it makes it a lot easier. And then you just work your way up in size to bigger ones. Drill bit slipping. Oh, battery dead. We'll change it to this big battery out. Ouch. That hurt. I gotta be careful when I stand up underneath the metal. Batteries don't last very long in these drills. Oops. One more drill bit to go. I'm going to change the battery out again. Evidently that one wasn't charged. This is a brand new drill bit, so it should cut pretty good. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. Let's put this in there. Ouch. There we go. That's done. Now we can slide it back in where it's almost in there. I have to try and get this drill through here. Oops. There we go. Now we got that to where it goes in. And then we can just put this lock on here. Evidently you need the key to install it. There. Now that's locked. We'll cover that up. And now we can tighten up this U-bolt assembly. And it won't move. Alright, let's see how well this works. I got a bungee cord here so that when I get this up, it will, I can hook it real quick to help hold it. So let's give this a whirl. This is just temporary until I can get the strap put on, which is right here. Where's my other part of the strap? We'll have to open one of these things up. There it is. There it is. These are way too long, so I'll just cut it down. Make it a little shorter. This is going to be nice and handy. Just undo that bungee cord now and get it out of the way. And we gotta get another one. And we will get another strap across here. Probably with some good bungee cords, you probably could hold these on, but it's not legal. Bungee cords don't have a weight rating, so they're only used for holding parts down. There. Piece of cake. Let's get the other one up here. Bungee cord going on the ground. Definitely want the bungee cord to hold it. And actually probably do the bottom one first to help hold it. This is going to be nice. That bottom one should hold that. shorten these straps up a little bit, and because I don't need them any longer than that. And actually I could probably wind them up and just tape them or zip tie them right onto each other right there. That way I don't have to ruin them. So, and then I still think I can put a spare tire carrier on here. I could probably manipulate this and put this on here yet to hold the spare tire, which I'm probably going to do because that looks like a really good idea. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, let's step back here a minute, take a look. Yeah, that'll work. So that's how you make a rack to hold kayaks on the back of a camper. And it's not too tall. I think we're probably 11 and a half foot tall. And I know the camper's, I think, 12 in the front. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks, everybody.